Catching Shadow Legendaries in Pokemon Go is a brand new thing, so I want to make sure you guys know how to stock up on the Super Rocket Radars in Pokemon Go. What is the strategy and what is available for you right now? So welcome to the Trader Club, here we go! Shadow Regice is coming out very soon to Pokemon Go, and it's taking over for Shadow Registeel. So what I do make videos on often, which you guys seen the videos multiple times, is do we catch these Shadow Pokemon? So what do I mean by that? You have the option of catching these Pokemon. However, there is a slight limitation to this offering in Pokemon Go because you have to go through a quest line to be able to get this Super Rocket Radar. And in this quest line, that is going to be where you are able to get the Super Rocket Radar. And then what you do have the capability of is deciding, do you want to fight Giovanni or do you want to not fight Giovanni and skip over this round of research? So how does this work and how can you take one extra one? Because as of right now, the only way to extract this is to have one extra of these radars. So that means, let's just say, if right now you are going each and every time, as soon as you beat Giovanni, you don't have the Rocket Radar, the next research comes out, then you get it, you beat Giovanni, and you don't have one. However, what you can do is skip over one of these legendaries, which means that you will have one sitting there as the research, and you use that research on the next round of Shadow Legendary, which by completing that research and catching that next Shadow Legendary, it will unlock that next Shadow Legendary's research, and you will be able to have one extra Rocket Radar waiting for you. Does that make sense? So how this strategy works exactly is you have to decide which Legendary in the Shadow form you're going to skip over if you do not have any stocked up right now. So I currently, if we go into my bag, I have 2 Super Rocket Radars, and I caught Registeel, which means I am going to be, as far as the research goes, if we go over here into special, we can see the Shadow Skirmishes. I am on this stage right here, which says find, battle, and defeat the Rocket Boss, which means if I use the Super Rocket Radar right now, it would take one away, and I don't have one back because stage 3 in this quest line is going to give me that Super Rocket Radar. And so why you guys may see like, okay, well, you have this research, but you caught Registeel, how does that work? It's because I previously had one saved up. I went in to catch this Registeel with last month's Rocket quest line, so I will always, and if you do this, you will always be one quest line behind the actual current one catching the current raid boss. So the previous quest line will catch the current raid boss in the Shadow form, if that makes sense. So exactly what you're going to have to do here is you will have to decide which one you want or don't want. If you've already caught Shadow Registeel, obviously that's not an option for you. Maybe Regice is going to be that option for you if you want to check it out up here. It can't be shiny, and it's definitely not going to be a great one in the ice category for a meta attacker. And as far as GBL goes, doesn't look like it's going to be doing anything crazy, but if that changes, I will let you guys know. So what you will do is you will go through the entire Reg Ice questline all the way until page number 4, more than likely, where it's going to say find, battle, and defeat the Team Go Rocket Boss. You do not complete this. You leave it at stage 4. You will have the Super Rocket Radar in your bag, and then you are going to wait until the next Shadow Legendary does come out. Then when that next Shadow Legendary time does come out, let's say this Regice will be here until June 1st. Once that switches over, there will more than likely at some point there be a brand new Shadow Legendary, more than likely Shadow Regirock. At that point, you will need to catch Shadow Regirock, because if you don't complete this research, and let's say you skipped over the entire Regirock one and then you went into whatever comes next, let's say it goes back to Mewtwo, and then you complete it, you will just completely miss out on that middle interim Super Rocket Radar from Regirock, because you can't go through multiple of them. You have to complete this one in the time frame of the next one, and then the next one will become available to you. Then you complete that one up until this stage. You do not beat Giovanni, and then you go for the next one. So in order for you to save up a Super Rocket Radar, is all you have to do is not beat Regice in the Shadow form if you don't have one. Get your Super Rocket Radar in the quest line, wait until the new Rocket Boss does come along, and then beat it. Once that new time does switch over, you will not get the Shadow Regice, you will get the Regirock, and now you have one extra Super Rocket Radar revolving in your bag, because you'll have it in your bag. And then let's say all of a sudden Mewtwo comes out. Well, what you could do is complete the Shadow Regirock quest line by defeating Giovanni here and completing this quest line out on Regirock. You would get Mewtwo, even though this quest line does not depict which legendary Shadow you're going to get. It's whatever is active right now. So you will complete that. You'll get Shadow Mewtwo from this one, and then you go on to the Shadow Mewtwo quest line. You beat that one completely. You clear out all your Rocket Radars, and then you would be able to catch 2 of that Shadow Raid Boss. So that's why you stock up on these Super Rocket Radars, just in case a better one does come out, such as Shadow Mewtwo, maybe Shadow Rayquaza, Shadow Groudon, Shadow Kyogre. I think all those do have possibilities at some point in this game. You catch them, and then you would start the process over again, because at some point they're going to present you one, such as Shadow Articuno. That's not that great. You're going to be like, do I really need a Shadow Articuno? I don't think I need a Shadow Articuno. So I'm just gonna pause in this quest line, put that Rocket Radar in my bag, and then once I get to the next Rocket Raid boss, because just remember, you can't go through 2 of them by saving quest lines. That's not how it works. It has to be sequentially. If you skip one, you have to catch the next one, or you're just gonna waste that. There's no point in wasting Shadow Legendaries. You might as well just have it, but now you have an extra one to go towards the future. So the max you can have as of right now is going to be 1 sitting in your bag, which would mean in the future, if you blow through 2 quest lines, the ending of this one and then the new one, you will be able to get it. So drop in the comments and let me know if that makes sense. It's a little complicated, but not too complicated. I think you guys got this. Very easy to do in Pokemon Go. So I appreciate you guys as always. To all my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, subscription, and participation to next level. I'm gonna see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.